All right. Good evening, everyone. Ali Safi here, Safi Financial Network, May 24, 2025. All right, let's start with weekly analysis. We got Monday close and Memorial Day in US, so stock market will be closed. We'll have short week. However, we just formed a nice top bearish harami on the weekly candle here on the weekly chart. You see that stochastic momentum got into overbought condition. We got bear reversal to the downside. I don't expect market is just going all the way down to see a stochastic bull reversal. I think that market will have a shallow corrective move, potentially to this area, which is going to be 55.80 to 57.25. So that's the area that I'm looking at. We just touched 57.25 on Friday's session. Actually, on Thursday's session or Friday's session, doesn't matter, and bounce back up. I still looking for more downside, potentially just test that 56.37 area. That's going to be a good buying opportunity. As I said before, we're going to see a nice pullback to this area, to this demand area, and then getting back to the upside. If that happens, that would be great buying opportunity because we're going to form a nice cup and handle and also testing the breakout zone here and getting back to the upside. Potentially, we're going to get tackled to 6,000 and even higher to brand new all-time high. So we'll see how it goes. But as I said before, we're going to see nice momentum coming back to the market. And then we get a weekly bottom or kind of like a daily bottom somewhere around June timeframe. So as I said before, second half of May, early June, that's going to be the bottoming formation for the market. Daily chart is the same. So we got a nice bull reversal, a bear reversal to the downside and a stochastic. MACD is getting close to give us a sell signal, which we don't care basically if market just getting back to oversold condition, potentially, as I said, 55.80. So that's the area. This is the demand area that I'm looking for. And also this box, you see that? So here is this area. That's going to be the reversal for the market. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to Nasdaq is the same. Let's go to weekly chart first. Here's the Nasdaq. Nasdaq, we just got a bear reversal to the downside, bearish harami at the top. So this is pretty nice and clean signal for a correction. I'm not expecting a super kind of like a deep corrective move to the downside. If it goes below 19,600, that's going to be a deeper correction, which I don't think that's going to happen. Potentially, we're going to see somewhere around 19,800 to 20,200. That's the area that I'm looking at. This is the box, and we should see some kind of like a nice momentum to the downside this week or next, and we are getting back to the upside. If we go below 19,500, we should be concerned, but right now we are far away from that level. Moving on to the daily chart, we got nice back test here. Even if market goes down to this 20,000 area, that's going to be the level that I'm looking at. We're going to just bring this one higher as well. So this is going to be the area that I'm looking at, potentially 19,800, which is going to be this two boxes here. So if we get somewhere around reversal, somewhere around here, that's going to be nice and clean signal for the Nasdaq to get back to the bull side. So we are very, very interested to see if market is giving us another buying opportunity. Dow just is the same. So Dow, just let me go to weekly chart first. We got kind of like a nibble correction to the downside. We got into 41,372 and the market bounced back up. I still looking for kind of like a bull flag pattern here. So it's going to be sideways to the downside, somewhere like this. And then we're going to see a nice breakout to the upside, 44,000. So still waiting for that one, potentially June timeframe. That's going to be the Dow. Components are getting higher and higher. On the daily chart, we got the same thing here. So you see that the bear reversal to the downside. We are kind of like emailing to this 41,000, but 41,000 to 20 to 40,500. That's the area that I'm looking at this box here. So if we get some kind of like a reversal to the upside, I believe Dow Jones new all-time high is coming this summer timeframe. Moving on to gold. Gold just had a nice pop on Friday's session as well. We got into this resistance area. So if we see some kind of like a corrective move, which I believe correction is coming for gold, and potentially we are not going to get a lower low. That would be great. Ideal scenario if we get lower low, which is going to be the capitulation sign. I don't think that's going to happen. So if gold is getting back to the downside, potentially to 31, 3,200, that's probably the area that I'm looking at for a nice bottoming formation. So we're going to see, and we're going to keep an eye on this closely just because gold, silver, and metals are getting close for a nice major rally to the upside. The same here for silver. You see that silver is kind of like a leading to the upside. It doesn't care if gold is going down or up. So we got a nice daily consolidation. We got another mini consolidation here. Silver is targeting this area, which is going to be 34.29 to 34.94. So if we get above this level, I believe silver is going to go higher to 40 to $44 per ounce. So we'll see how it goes. Crude is the last indexes that I just want to cover here. Crude, nice bullish consolidation here. We just got kind of like a back and forth here, but still a close above 62. So that's interesting. So if we get close above 65 on a daily basis, we just trigger this area and then getting back to the upside, then we're going to see a nice rally all the way to 72 to $74 for crude per barrel. So we'll see how it goes. I believe this is about to trigger to the upside. Moving on to individual names, starting with Bitcoin. Bitcoin after triggering new all-time high. We just got a bear reversal yesterday. Today, we just got kind of like a doji.
In that sense that we may see some kind of like a rally to the upside. So we will see how it goes for the bond yield.
All right, moving on to bond. Bond just nicely going back up, but on Friday session goes down. I believe that still bond is in trouble right now for the short term, especially bond yield is forming a bullish consolidation. This means bond yield can go higher, treasury can go lower. VIX uptick on Friday session, rejected this with a bigger shadow here. It's still looking for 27 to 29 for VIX. So we will see how it goes. Dixie just sloshing to the downside here below 100 level. Weaker dollar is coming, and that's kind of like a forming commodity for higher prices as well. I believe that copper and the other metals are gonna rocking to the sky just because dollar is down. Apple in the technology name, we got a nice kind of like a gap down, but the buyers came back here below 200 level. So Apple, I believe if it goes lower to 185 to 190, that's going to be a great buying opportunity. I believe that we're going to get a more buying opportunity there around here. So if we get there, I'm going to buy Apple. I'm going to add to my portfolio as well. Amazon is the same. If we get kind of like a deeper correction to 190, that's going to be good buying opportunity. Meta is the same, 600 to 610, 620. That's going to be good idea for buy. Microsoft still holding up very nicely. I'm not sure if we get below 440, but if we get below 440, 430 to 434, 433, that's going to be the buy area. Google just going down and reversal in the shadow here. You see that? So if we go to 160 to 164, that's going to be a good buying opportunity. Netflix is forming a nice bullish consolidation. Any chance if market goes down and if it just put pressure on Netflix, if we take out this 1100, then we're going to go to 1040 to 1080. That's going to be a good buying opportunity. Tesla is the same, nice bullish consolidation. I'm not sure if Tesla gives us any kind of like a deeper correction, but if it goes down to 309 to 325, that's going to be good buying opportunity. I believe still 380 is coming for Tesla, even higher. SMH, semiconductor index, 230 to 236. That's the area that I'm looking at for a great buying opportunity. Stocks, the same pattern here, 190 to 200. That's going to be the area that I'm looking at. NVIDIA, nicely 120 to 124. That's the area still holding up very nicely, bullish consolidation. Any case, if it goes down to backtest this broken trend line, that's going to be good buying opportunity. AMD is the same after just a pullback couple days, just going down. If it goes to 100 level for another final chance, I believe that AMD is going to be good buying opportunity. But on Friday's session, gap down, buyers came back. So this means still buyers are in control. Even if it goes lower, that's going to be good buying opportunity. Taiwan Semiconductor, nice bull flag here. I'm not sure if we get to 180 to 170. If it goes to 180, that's going to be a good area for buy. Texas Instrument after Nice pop. It's just going down to close this gap. So if it goes to 170 again, that's going to be great. 176 right now, it's going to be good opportunity as well to add. Lamb research is the same. Gap down, but buyers in control. $80, 81 close on the daily and weekly. So this is still bullish. Moving on to the financials, after just deeper correction, it goes down, gap down on Friday, getting back to the upside. I believe that the B wave is here. Potentially, we're going to see the final low with the other sectors of the market. 48 to 49 could be a potential bottoming formation. KB, the same pattern here. KRE, the same here. So gap down, going down, and then getting back to the upside. I believe 54, that's going to be a great area. JP Morgan is the same, 245 to 250. That's going to be the area that I'm looking at for JP Morgan here. And Goldman Sachs is the same, 560 to 580, good area. Bank of America, $41, potentially to 40. Wells Fargo is the same. The demand area is a $70 area-ish. Moving on to GDX, which is gold miners, nicely getting above this trend line. So this means we are kind of like a broken this trend line here nicely. And also we are challenging the final confirmation zone above 50. If we get back to the downside along with gold and then pull back for the gold miners, this means it's going to be a nice higher low for gold, and that's going to be the good buying opportunity. So we'll see how it goes, but I believe that they're kind of like forming a nice pattern for a nice rally to the upside. GDXJ, the same pattern here, just challenging this area. AEM, the same here. Newmont, a great move. However, the doji bar here, indecisive candle there. And we will see how it goes. Moving on to the last sector, XLE, which is Energy Spider, getting back to the upside nicely, 81.99. And I believe that they are kind of like forming a nice rally. The same here, Exxon, potentially final chance before the major rally to 120. I believe that 120, 124 is coming down the road. Not a short term, but in a period of 3 to 6 months. CVX, which is Chevron, is getting back to the upside again after a nice reversal. I believe that this is nice morning star in the demand area. Potentially, if we go above 143 to 144, then 152, 160 is coming down the road. So we'll see how it goes. All right, folks, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.